And I started on camera 3. Hey, camera 3. I meant to start on camera 1. Welcome, everybody. Oh, my screen looks a little wacky. Is it not? Oh, I guess it would show me. Is it? I'm going to check this in just a second. I'm going to do my introduction, though. But welcome, everybody. I'm the Etcetera Kid. A little bit of a shaky start. It was your first time watching, either live or on demand. This show is all about improvisation. Everything I do is improvised on the spot. However, I get a ton of assistance and creativity from chat. Chat gives me the sounds I use. Chat chooses the starting key, the speed of the song. I turn your usernames to do drum loops and drum fills. So it is a very collaborative effort. And it looks like we already have a full set of requests for our first track. So I'm going to say hello to everybody first. Who do I see? I see... Oh, and most importantly, today's show, I am appearing live from the place socks go in the dryer. Off camera, you guys can't see it, but off camera, right over there, I have a massive pile of socks. They all come here. So next time you wonder, you say, where's the missing blue sock of my lovely blue pair of socks? Just whisper me, and it's probably arrived right over there. So today's venue came from theLostElf. Thank you, LostElf. Okay, let's see. Who's here? Well, LostElf is here. I saw LostElf. Fivis is here. Sniper Bob. 76. Dorf is here. Oh, it's moving too fast. Word Salad. N343C. I think I missed somebody. It went too fast. Fafel is here. Did I say Ninja Fleas? Muffet Puffet. Blue Crest. That's right. Sock Hype. Escape Pods is here. Oh, Escape Pods is missing a blue sock. Well, it's probably yours, the one that's on the top of the pile over there. Scrubface, did you find my left green sock? Well, there's about 75 of them at least. And because it's hard to match a lost pair. So I donate them every once in a while. Dom is here. Fairy Vomit is here. Sidechain Recording. Tabir Natsabat is here. Oh, Sniper Bob, you want me to... You're tired of the 76? Okay, I got it. Sniper Bob now. Acoustic Solution. Naku. Oh, man, there's so many. Northern Boreal. Man, how many people are here? It's crazy. This is the most hellos I've said at the beginning of a show, I think. Thanks, Scrubface. My night's going pretty well. Hey, Scrubface, we raided you, right? Is that right? Am I remembering that right? We did a raid. That's right, yeah. That was fun. Glad you could come check it out. Muffet Puffet's wearing socks with cute little hedgehogs on them. Protect those, Muffet Puffet. But if one of them disappears, then I will know who it belongs to. Okay, what do I see? What is... Oh, that's driving me nuts. Hold on, I just want to move that out of frame. Much better. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. What I moved out of frame was my rain gear. It's another rainy day in the Bay Area. And since I do not have a car, I'm a biker. And by biker, not a badass motorcycler. I mean a cyclist. I am a commuter cyclist. It means full plastic, head to toe. And I'm a happy biker then. Oh, Ship Snacks. Oh, it's good to see you. Yeah, Ship Snacks has been on a work trip to Taiwan. Ah, Scrubface picked up a looper. Nice. Those are fun. I actually, I do a show based on loops, and yet I have not yet done one of the most traditional looping things that people do, which is where you layer the same instrument on top of itself over and over, and you have this volume delay so that the original signal, the earlier signals slowly diminish. So it's this constantly evolving. There's a way to do it. I just haven't done it on this. I've done it before using other devices, but never on this show. I'm going to make a note to myself to do some looper stuff. The looper stuff is fun with voice and flute especially, I think. Okay. Oh, and Rose and Nettles here. And Carlito. Sniper Bob writes, happy little bicyclist. Scrubface says, have you ever tried looping with a reverse signal? No, but I have heard. I didn't know that. Well, Ratatat, do they do that live? I know that Ratatat does a lot of reverse stuff to get that insane sound that they have. If any of you guys who like guitars and like electronic-y, adventurous electronic music, check out the band Ratatat. I've never seen them live, but they're pretty sweet. The guitar sound they have is just so different. I'd never heard a guitar sound like that. It's pretty sweet. Okay, let's see. Let's start jumping into our show. I still got the sniffles. I think I might have the sniffles the rest of my life. That's the disadvantage of having this mic. Literally, it's let's see, it's this far away from my head, so it's closer to my nose than my mouth. So sniffles are better mic'd than my speaking. Okay, let's see. Let's start off. Let's see, what do we got? It is a little chilly in here. I don't have... all I have is a rain jacket that's long sleeved. Well, okay. Let's see. Starting to bring in these requests. Yeah, my fingers are cold. I think somebody might have asked. Let me get this first. Let me bring in these requests. I think somebody asked what was in the corner of the screen one show, and it happened in chat so quick it didn't really register till later, and I forgot to search and figure out who asked the question. But what was in the back? What was in the corner over there? Which you guys can see in we're going to cut to camera 3 for just a second, and I'll move out of the way. Let's see if it's going to follow me. So you see there's now there's a Fender Rhodes keyboard, and then below it is a little tiny box, and that is a space heater. And it does not do much in a room the size of this room. So it's a little chilly today. But you guys are going to warm me up with all your Etceterated and Curselet, all your hype. I'll be warmed pretty quickly. Okay, let's see. We have our requests. We have key of F sharp from Sniper Bob. 82 beats a minute from Northern Boreal. We've got drum loops from Triple P, and so N343C sent me a Say My Name request yesterday, which was so long. What was it? It was like Northern Tree for Tree something. I think I'm going to have to stick with N343C, but I'm going to get better and better at it. and 343C, and 343C, 343C, and 343C. There, see, I'm getting a little better. But we got loops from N343C and Triple P. Oh, look at that. Greeley has given us a gentle start to the show with the studio brush kit. It's always a nice, smooth way to get into this. We got a full set of drum fills and sounds. We'll look at those momentarily. Let's see. Oh, Northern Brown says he wants you to say his name in phonetic alphabet. That makes sense. I got it. I don't know my phonetic alphabet, I guess. I did. At one point I learned what's the Alpha Foxtrot Tango, the military style. I learned that at one point. I forgot it all, but okay, we got everything. Let's start loading them up. So one of the things that I've been really enjoying is getting to check out some of you guys' streams, and every once in a while people ask me for advice and stuff, and I feel like I'm still, I've only been doing this a little while, so I'm still learning myself. But I was thinking about this as I was getting ready today. I've talked about this before, but I think this is especially for streamers, but for anybody. This show lives and dies because of a checklist. This checklist that is ever expanding, and I have this ritual before every show, and I just work my way through the checklist, and I try not to cut corners because I always pay the price. And as I'm doing the show, I've got this checklist in this. It's a very high-tech checklist because it's connected to the bot. Some of the things on the checklist run scripts. Lots of complicated things happen, but ultimately it's a checklist. It's a list of tasks I have to do, and it has saved me so many times, that checklist. So I especially streaming can be so complicated. We're one-person shows in most cases, and we're having to think about whatever we're presenting. If we're a musician or an artist or whatever, we're also having to think about interacting with chat. We're having to worry about a camera or multiple cameras, and there's so many things we have to worry about that in a normal TV show you'd have like 20 people, and here you have one. And it's just no human can remember everything you're supposed to do. So I recommend checklists that you work through before the show, that you use during the show. It's so helpful. Another thing I recommend is anytime something goes wrong, write it down, write what went wrong, and write what you figured out how to solve the problem. And I have an ever-expanding list of things that have gone wrong and then how I fixed it, because when you're in the middle of a show and something goes wrong, it's really hard to think really well, And having a list of things that have gone wrong, you can just refer to it, and often it's already happened once. You know the solution. Okay, enough talking. Sorry, guys. I'm sure I'm bored. We were off to this great start, and here I started talking about random stuff, but I don't know. I was thinking about it, and it's just helped so much. Okay, studio brush kit from Greeley99, and there's no sound. See, this is right after I say that, when things go wrong, but I'm not freaking out because I already have an idea of what could have gone wrong, and yep, it did go wrong. So, but I know how to solve it. I think. Ooh. Something's bouncing. Hold on, guys. I did a little change to my code today, and it's very possible yeah. Okay, we just gotta wait now for this now to solve itself. There it's going. There we go. Studio brush kit. That would have been so perfect after I'm talking about things going wrong. Something catastrophic happens. But it was a minor thing. Here, we'll look at this for a second. So what you guys see on screen right now is my bot is loading each sound. It's typing in the left-hand corner. It's typing the ID that you guys requested, right? The ID. And the reason I use an ID is that way when it does a search, it only finds one sound. If I use part of the name, like let's say the name of the sound was bass, if it did a search for bass, it'd bring up like 150 sounds because some of them have bass in it, right? All those would be like analog bass, funky bass 7. But by doing an ID that is unique to that sound, it always finds exactly what it wants right away. And if you're really curious how that is working, I'm using AppleScript to essentially move the mouse, move the cursor, do tabs, do all this stuff because there's no way to directly control, as far as I know, Logic. So basically my bot is pretending to be a person to manually type in everything and load those sounds. So anyway, that was what stopped working for a second. Oh, and you know what actually stopped working is it was supposed to type in the speed, but it did not. That was the one thing I missed. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I promise I will not talk too much today. Okay. Okay. Well, we have our drum fills. We have our drum loops now, do we? Let's see. I feel like it's going to crash after I've been talking about it. Okay, here we go. Triple P. Triple P. Let's check it out. Raw from the generator. Nice. So I'm going to drop those hats a bit. Let's add a kick here. Oh, let's add a kick there. But let's have... I think I want a hat there. And no snares. No snares. We don't need any snares. But add some reverb and some delay, though. Nice. Wow, that's feeling good. Daffy reminds me, Daffy Gree reminds me, you're not talking, you're slow rapping. That's right, I'm not talking. I'm just the world's worst rapper. And then here we go. Very minimalistic. This is the most minimalistic one we've ever seen, I think, because of all the numbers. We had a viewer, it was a couple shows ago, whose username was pi to 22 digits or something. So there was basically an underscore in it. So if he requested a drum loop, it would have been one note. Let's listen to it. Here it is raw. I'm going to have to add a few things just because of that, the way the kick pattern is. I am not good enough to keep time with what that kick pattern is going to make my brain think. So I'm going to have to help establish. I'm going to keep it minimal, guys. Don't worry. I'm just going to add I'm going to limit myself. I'm going to add 3 notes, okay? I'm going to limit myself to 3 notes. We're going to add a kick there. That's 1 note. And these got to count. I got to make these count. Oh, let me think. Okay, I'm adding a kick here and a snare there. There's my 3 notes. But I am going to drop these 2 hats slightly in volume. Okay, here it is. But here, the cool thing, N343C, is that you should keep requesting drum loops because they still will be different. And they'll be fun every time. Because it's so different than anything else we get. Here it is. Yeah, I think I did okay with my 3 notes. I have a good sense of where the beat is in time, but it still feels extremely spacious. Okay, we have our beats. Let's check out our sounds. We have Dark Bass Drive from Elite. I have a feeling I'm going to play, just to warn you guys, I think I'm probably going to play Dark Bass Drive high on this one, not low. But we'll see. Depends what you guys request as your first sound. Steinway Piano from Acoustic Solution. Just a random music theory thing. So this interval is called a tritone. And I believe it's called a tritone because it is perfectly in the middle of the 2 of the same notes. Right? It's in the middle. We've got 2 notes. The tritone is perfectly in the middle. And notice how it feels like there's tension there, right? You want to go either from here to here, or maybe from here to here. But for that moment, doesn't that feel good? Tritone. Okay, Matrix 12, Sin Orange from Fell Maestro. I guess I'm in a talkative mood. I gotta control it. This is a music show, not a talk show. From Fell Maestro, Matrix 12. And then we have Celtic Tin Whistle from Nifty Guy. I actually have some tin whistles. They're buried in a box somewhere. I should get them out. Play them sometime on stream. Because I think I've got them in several different keys. Let me just check one thing quick. The creators of these sounds love to make some of them just slightly out of tune, or like a half step, a whole half step. There are a bunch of sounds that are basically a half step, sharp or flat. I can't figure out who thought that was a good idea. Because a lot of times when I'm demoing sounds for you guys, honestly, I'm not really listening to the music. I'm trying to talk to you guys and look at chat. And so there have been a couple times where I just haven't paid attention at all. And then I start and I don't realize that one of the sounds is a half step sharp because I'm just not focused on that. And then the song starts and I have this big, it's like, whoops. Okay, Caribbean steel drums from Carlito. And then lastly, dulcimer harp from Word Salad. But I'm thinking eventually we're going to start doing, I think we'll call it a challenge show or a challenge song, maybe once a night. And there'll be different challenges you guys can choose for me to do. And one of them that I think will be fun is where I can't see any of the sounds at all beforehand. Because obviously you guys would have to trust me, but but I would set up my program so we wouldn't demo them. I would hide it. I would make it so that they don't show up. So I'd have no idea what each sound was until the song starts and I start playing a note. That could be fun. Okay, and did we do dulcimer harp? Yeah, dulcimer harp from Word Salad. Okay. So we're going to do a poll. You guys are going to choose which sound starts this first improv. Man, I'm taking forever to get started, aren't I? It could be one of the drum loops or dark bass drive. Steinway piano. Matrix 12. Our slightly out of tune Celtic tin whistle. Caribbean steel drums. And dulcimer harp. So voting is starting up. Did Tabir Natabat say something? I missed it. Oh, I see. I don't get the reference. What is the reference? See, Tabir Natabat now knows so much more than I know because of you guys. Okay. Ooh, it's chilly. It's chill. How are you, Jiffy? Are you cold? Oh, he's much closer to the heater than I am. You're lucky, buddy. Man, to be or not to buy can be so mean sometimes. A movie about a giant flower that feeds on humans. Oh man, it's terrifying. Although flowers are so beautiful, right? I mean, if I'm going to be, I'd rather be eaten by a flower than by, I don't know, what's something really ugly? At least it would be an aesthetic death. Why did it stop there? Shouldn't have stopped there. My checklist, see? Okay, I think you guys had enough time to vote. Any voting? Oh, giant Venus flytrap. Okay, so that, yeah. As Aslan says, it was ugly. Okay. Because I was thinking like, you know, a rose or something. Or a daffodil. You know, if I have to die, if it means being eaten by a daffodil. It's not the worst way. You know, it's like car accident or eaten by a daffodil. How's that for a headline? The Etcetera kid is no longer with us. Sadly, he was eaten by a daffodil. Okay. Okay, many voting. Caribbean steel drums it is. We are starting with Caribbean steel drums. This was requested by Carlito. Thanks, Carlito. Yeah, I'm thinking more. I really want to do this other show soon, where I bring in other bands, because I've sort of been pretty involved in the indie music scene. Well, very aware, I guess, of the indie music scene for many years, and I just know so many phenomenal bands. And I think it'd be really fun to have a show on here where I bring them in and we do, sort of conversation, but engage with chat. They play music. But I gotta stay focused. Oh, looks like just got a lovely gift from Carlito. It says Carlito. I think that's Carlito. Thank you. Did Tabir Natabat thank you already? Was supposed to. Hold on, guys. I just changed some code today with Tabir Natabat, and it looks like it didn't. I just need to check this. Why did it not do that? Well, it will do it now. This is what it was supposed to do, I think. Ninja Freeze says, to be or not about has been so rude. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I guess I annoyed it or something. Let me just check. Did I crash my other program? Why is that screen there? There it goes. It was supposed to do it automatically. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Okay. I'm taking forever. I think it's cold and I'm not thinking well. That's why I'm slow today. Here we go. Time to etceterate. Wish me luck. Wish me warmth. Here we go. Yeah, a nice mellow start to our show. See, we had N343C's beat to start out. It was nice how much space it had. And then on the second loop, we had Triple P's beat. Yeah. Nice set of sounds you guys gave me. Thanks, everybody. I've warmed up a little bit. Okay. Let's come up with our titles. Let's see. 33. Nice. Oh, thanks, Calamity Vane. So as always, wait to vote until to be or not to bot. Hopefully in a nice way. Hopefully to be or not to bot when to be or not to bot tells you it is time to vote. Let's see, what do we have here? From Eldest Panda, we've got Lost Moon of Jupiter. I don't remember something I gotta fix. We have from Elite, Gently Melting Ice. I like that. Let's see, what else? From DJ Long John, Floating Through the Fabric of Time. And one more. Let's see. One more. From bilzeebub, Melancholy Calypso. Wait, I think one, I did not mean to do, I like yours, Daffy Gree, but that was not the one I clicked on. Which one did I click on? Sorry, I like that one, Daffy, but that was not the one I... Which one did I say? Which one did I click on that just... Can anyone remember which one it was? Oh, which one was it? Something happened. That's weird. I think it's disappeared. Something weird happened. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, what was that other one? What did I click on? I wish I had a go back in time thing I could easily do. That's weird. Well, such is life. We're fifth one from Dom, the Little Dipper. Okay, those are your options. Lost Moon of Jupiter, Gently Melting Ice, Floating Through the Fabric of Time, Melancholy Calypso, and the Little Dipper. Oh, oh no. Little Dipper is 6. This is insanity. I apologize, guys. It's working now. We've got 1, 3, 5, 4, and 6. It'll still work. Don't worry, guys. I know the numbers are all messed up, but it will properly select. George is saying I can't choose between 5 and 5. Everyone's going to vote 2. Okay, I'll give you a little more time because I caused so much confusion. What did I do? I sang and I did no, I didn't do flute. I did melodica. That's right. It's DeFeo. Oh, and I see King's Crusaders here. Cool Blue Reason. Something is not. Oh, you know. Okay, I'm ending voting. Looks like we got a couple new followers. Increted and Stereo Isomer. Thank you guys for the follows. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Oh, a tie. It's a tie between Lost Moon of Jupiter and Melancholy Calypso. Okay, tiebreaker. Let's see what happens. Melancholy Calypso. It is. That was decided by Ophion. Cast the tie-breaking vote. Oh, this is Beelzebub's second winning title. With other one was 0 Degrees to Somewhere. I'm just getting a kick out of chat. Okay, let's carry on. I'm way behind schedule. I should have had 2 songs in the bag by now. I've 1. How's that possible? I'm just talking too much. Okay, create a new empty track for us to fill. Did Tabir Natavat say it was rigged? Jeez. Why? There we go. I gotta see this. I missed that. Did Tabir Natavat say that? How could you say that? Rigged. Oh, to be or not to body. And Cavs no less. guess to be or not to bot doesn't like the tie breaks any more than you guys do. Okay, let's see. Song number 2 of the day. Let's start bringing these requests. There we go. Let's see. Where were we? Where? Okay, we have our requests. So we have the key of F sharp minor from Thurman, 90 beats a minute from LostElf, drum loops from Dorf and Daffy Gree. We have our kit from Vane. Calamity Vane, are you sure you want me to call you Vane? Calamity Vane is so memorable. I'm a little worried some people in chat might be confused, but if that's what you want, I'll do it. Vane. It's fun to say Calamity Vane though. It just rolls off my tongue. Calamity Vane. Let me know if that's definitely what you want. I'll do it. But I really dig your username. Okay, let's see. So we have everything we need. We're going to lock that and start loading up our sounds. Oh yeah, so Phoebus has looked into the bot guide and found that you guys can add to what To Be or Not to Bot says in a tie break. It's funny. Cool reason is well, it could create if we set up something that anytime someone said rigged, To Be or Not to Bot says something, we could have a funny thing where To Be or Not to Bot says something's rigged, and then To Be or Not to Bot answers itself saying get over it. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, we should do something with rigged. Okay. Calamity Vane is okay. We'll stick with Calamity Vane, but if you really prefer Vane, I'll do that. Don't feel pressured by me. Don't feel pressured by me. So Phoebus, your song before RIP headphone users, you should do it as a song. Well, maybe as a song during, so someone will see that pop up in chat and think they're behind, and quickly. Yeah, Calamity Vane. I've gotten so good at saying your username. I feel like I don't need it shorter. Calamity Vane. I can say it almost as fast as I can say Vane. Calamity Vane. This is a cool rhythm, da 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 da, right? Calamity Vane, da 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 da. Calamity, da 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 da, da 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 da. Yeah, it's basically da 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 da. Say sort of like a 16th note pickup. I'll say it's a triplet pickup, then 3 triplets, then a quarter note at about this tempo. Da-da-da-da-da, Calamity Vane. Okay. Oh, I'm way ahead of myself. We haven't even listened to the sounds, and I'm starting to vote. Epic Electro from Calamity Vane. Here it is. There's our kit for the day. For this track. I don't know what's up with my brain today. Okay, we have our drum fills. Let's generate our drum loops. You know what? Let's add the possibility of a ride cymbal. Let's do it. Not very likely, but more likely than a few things on there. Let's regenerate our note map. And, okay. No ride. See, that's the way odds work. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Here's Dwarf's beat raw from the generator. Pretty cool. What are we gonna do? We're gonna add a kick here. And what are we gonna do? I want to add a snare there, and this snare we're gonna drop a bit. And this snare we're going to drop a bit. And I think we're going to add a hat there, but we're going to honor the silence right there. Here it is, Dwarf's beat. And I'm going to add a snare here too. These two drop just a bit. Okay, nice. That's Dwarf's beat. Let's check out Daffy Gree's beat. Here it is, raw from the generator. And there's the ride. So on Daffy Gree's beat, the ride is on the letter G. Okay, let's add a kick here. This snare we're going to drop a bit. That snare, did I say kick? These kicks we're going to drop a little bit. And this snare, well, not quite as loud, but these two kicks, let's drop a bit. And we'll have a snare. Let's have this snare there. And I'm digging that looks good. I think let's just drop these hats a bit. Yeah, here it is, Daffy Gree's beat. And I'm going to do one other thing. I want to add a kick here. Cool. Nice. Okay, we have our beats. Sidechain Recording wants t-shirts to say live from the generator. We shouldn't say raw from the generator. Raw from the generator. As Alan wants. Hey, JoeBoy97. JoeBoy97 asks, what software is that you're using? It's more like, what software am I not using? For the beats, it's custom software I wrote, but the program you see is Ableton Live. I also use Logic. There's FileMaker running as part of this. There's some PHP. There's AppleScript. There's SQL stuff going on. There's JavaScript stuff. Whoops, JavaScript going on. A lot of stuff happening. Let's check out the sounds. Calming bells, requested by Ninja Fleas. Wood drum. And you know, I'm going to put an arpeggiator on that wood drum. So So I'm going to do. And we got Hawaiian Ukulele from Kid Charlemagne. Oh, and I didn't credit people. The wood drum came from Bluegrass. Solo cello came from Phoebus. Our ukulele comes from Kid Charlemagne. We got Chinese DZ flute from Nifty Guy. And then we have Cavernous Dreams from Muffet Puffet. Okay, those are our sounds. What am I looking at here? Why did it pop this screen up? Oh, that's why. That's why. Whoops. Oh, I know. I forgot to do this. So we could start with one of these loops or with one of these sounds. Calming bells, wood drum, solo cello, Hawaiian ukulele, Elite, yeah. It would be you can definitely do that. You could have To Be or Not About do that. It would be a little more work for me to add that, but I'll think about that. We might be able to do that. Ukulele or flute or Cavernous Streams. Okay. Raw from the generator. Coming to you live, raw from the generator. Oh, we have 5 is our flute. And Cavernous Dreams. There's a delay on that sound. So I wish that sound started sooner because I hit the note and the sound comes. Because I could do a lot more with, but it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Be good. Okay, you guys have almost enough time. About to end voting. Okay. Ending voting. Here we go. Cavernous Dreams. Nice. That came from Muffet Puffet. So we're going to start with Cavernous Dreams. It'd be a good way. It's a good sound to start with. Let's see. Okay, as always, be thinking about titles. It's Ariona Squire. Be thinking about venues. Today we are at that place where lost socks go. Are you thinking of tour names for February's set of shows? And here we go. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. That's a wacky one, wasn't it? What a wacky. There's nice drum loops from Dorf and Daffy Gree. I was digging the wood drum from Bluecrest. That's what that we ended with. We had the Hawaiian ukulele and the wood drum at the end. Yeah. I see I just got a lovely donation from Northern Boreal. Thank you so much, Northern Boreal. I did a little bit of a Digadadoo, but I misremembered which notes I can play on the Digadadoo. And so the loop I was intending to use it on, I wasn't going to be able to play those notes. So I did a little bit on the first loop instead. Because it is a slide Digadadoo, but it has a limited number of notes, because that's the thing, is the lower something is, the longer of a tube you need to adjust to make it lower. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, yeah, that sort of makes sense. That's why a higher instrument has much, like a trumpet has, the tubing is shorter than on a trombone. The longer the tube, the lower it gets. But then the more you need, it's whatever. You guys, it's not that important. Okay, let's see where we're at. Some titles. Yeah, you guys gave me some titles. It's okay, Azazlin. I'll fix it when I see it, when I import it. But yeah, for the future, the format is you type !bot and then the type of message you're adding, because there are a lot of different kinds of messages that can be added. Random messages, greet me messages, tie break messages, song during messages. Okay, titles, as always, wait to vote until To Be or Not To Bot advises you. We have Abstract Astro Whale from Maluhayakoa. Maluhayakoa. Abstract Astro Whale. We have... This one cracks me up. I live on a boat from Ariana Squire. I live on a boat. From George Takei, we have Making Sense of Madness. From DJ Long John, we have Supernatural Vortex. And one more from Elite, Happy Subatomic Particles. Okay, there's your options. Abstract Astral Whale, I Live on a Boat, Making Sense of Madness, Supernatural Vortex, and Happy Subatomic Particles. Oh, bye. Good night, Calamity Vane. Thanks for hanging out. Meanwhile, what did I do? I did just some Digadadoo, and I gotta check something. Oh, good. It worked that time. Hey, Zach guy, the gaming guy. We'll do another one, Zach, if you stick around. Oh, it's Death Killer. How you doing, Death Killer? Zach says I look like a musician. I don't know if that's good or bad, Zach. Musicians tend to be a disreputable bunch. A bunch of scoundrels, musicians, usually. Don't trust musicians. Okay, it's time. We're ending voting. Ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Happy Subatomic Particles, Elite. Elite, you got your title. Are you around to enjoy this? Has Elite missed out? That would be tragic. Elite at least been wanting a title for a while. So that track will be forever remembered as Happy Subatomic Particles. Elite is here. Congratulations. Wait, this is your second title, Elite. What are you talking about? Backwoods Chill Step. Your second one. That's right, King's Crusaders. Scoundrels with the Shivering Scurvy. The Shivering Scurvy. Okay. Let us start prepping for the next improvisation. Looks like we got a new follow from Avenger Gaming HD. Thank you for the follow, Avenger. Okay. We are now prepping to bring in these requests. Okay, create a new empty track for us to fill. Let's take just a moment. And Dom, I think To Be or Not to Bot is doing SETLIST properly. Has To Be or Not to Bot run the today command yet? Is that working? It should go every cycle. I think I do it before the song. I can't remember when it happens. Okay, almost ready. This always takes a moment. Okay, starting to bring in requests. Oh, there it is. It is working. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, now I know it's working. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? Okay. We have key of B flat requested from Rosanetto, 99 beats a minute from Ariona Esquire, drum loops from Cool Blue Reason, and Death Killer. Death Killer is back. We have the Roadhouse kit from the King's Crusader. I don't know if that kit has ever been requested before. I'm curious what it's going to sound like. We got drum fills. We have all our sounds. So let us what are we doing? Oh, yes. Loading up these sounds while I get my mixer back to 0. Okay, we have the Roadhouse kit. Here it is. Nice. That's a good, solid acoustic kit. That comes from the King's Crusader, so we can import our track names. We can generate our drum fills. Let's generate our drum loops, and let's do a. That's a nice ride. Let's include the ride. We'll make it a little more likely. We'll give it a probability of a 4. Regenerate our note map, and here we go. Let's bring these in. Whoops. Let me try that again. I did the wrong thing. I meant to do it right here. Okay. Oh, bad luck. Sorry, guys. We're ready in just a second. Just experiencing minor technical difficulties. Oh, Quintus is here. I haven't seen that greet me yet. Did you just add that one to Quintus? I'm not sure, Muffet Puffet, if putting you to sleep is a good thing. I have a feeling that this next track will not be quite as relaxing. But I could be wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we've got our beats. Okay, this first beat is from Cool Blue Reason. This is raw from the generator. Look, it has one ride in it. Here it is. We'll make a few adjustments after we listen to it, but here it is, raw. There it is, raw. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop these hi-hats a bit. We're going to add a kick there. This snare we're going to lower in volume. These two snares, these kicks I mean, we're going to drop a bit. I'm digging where that is. And let's drop these all a bunch. And let's add a kick. Let's add a snare there. Now let's leave that space. I'm digging that space with the 7/8. We will honor the silence. Here it is, Cool Blue Reason's beat. I love that random ride on the U. We're just gonna make it a little quieter. Okay, check out Death Killer's beat. Here it is, raw from the generator. Okay, let's see. We're going to drop these hats a bit. These two snares we're going to make more like ghost notes. This one will be quieter. That one will be a little louder. This one we're going to drop a bit. And let's... Yeah, let's add a... We're going to have a lot of hats here. I do want a snare here. But I think that looks good. This snare we're going to drop a bit. Okay, here's Death Killer's beat. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Cool Blue Reason and Death Killer. Let's check out the sounds. We've got classical piano from Northern Boreal. Frenchie from DL Long John. Ooh. And there it is. Dombro chords from Dom Dude. And then we got XP Strings Mono from Blue Crest. I don't know why it's called mono. I see. I do see why it's called mono. That makes sense. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking monophonic, and it's not monophonic, but it is not stereo. Sunburst Power Chords from Kid Charlemagne. And then lastly we have D&B Shot In It from Elite. What is this sound? Oh yeah. Okay, we have our sounds. You guys choose which sound starts the improvisation. It could be one of our loops or classical piano, Frenchie, dobro chords, XP Strings Mono. Hey, I see jltaip and Agnade 7 are here. Oh no, To Be or Not's About, you screwed up your Greet Me. How did you do that? Sorry, Agnade. I don't know what happened to Be or Not's About there. Or we got Sunburst Power Chords. Or D&B Shot. Those are your options. Okay. You guys a little bit longer. See ya, Phoebus. Have a good one. Okay, I'm ending voting. Ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Cool Blue Reasons drum loop. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Okay, as always, be thinking about titles as we're playing. Give me some more venues, some tour names. And here we go. Time to etceterate. Wish me luck, guys. Ah, had a bit of a coda, didn't it? That was unexpected. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I did the first, the first two loops. I created those, and then I just felt like this song could use a ton of distortion. That was fun, though. Hopefully I didn't extend it too long. But yeah, man, you guys gave me some great sounds to improvise with there. Those loops were sweet. I started putting, at the end, I added distortion to the drums as well. And I loved how the hi-hat, open hi-hat sounded distorted. That was sweet. The dobro chords I distorted at the end. I was putting distortion on everything. That was a fun one. Fun improv right there. Okay, so we just got to name it. 59 titles. Nice. So anyone who's just joining, this is improvisation here, but chat gives me a ton of help. Chat chooses the sounds. They chose the sounds for that track. We turned Coolable Reason and Death Killer's usernames into drum loops. Rosanetto requested the song key, at least the starting key, and the speed was requested by Ariona. Okay, so now we choose the titles the chat has been suggesting. And as always, wait to vote until after To Be or Not to Bot has advised you that voting has started. Cool Reason says, some of us noticed that distortion, and the titles bear that out. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a little while to figure out where the song is going. I feel like by the end I sort of figured it out, what that set of sounds wanted to do. From DL Longjohn, nuclear sauce. Whoops. So I accidentally started voting. Please wait until all the options are on the screen. Please wait until then. So that Sniper Bob, we got saw blades on a tin roof. From MarzRedd, Fuzzbox Solar Clocks. That was a nice rhyme to it. Storm Chasers from Azazelin. And our fifth one, our final option. There's so many good ones. From Malu Hayakoa, we've got Inverted Pseudo Reality. So those are your options. Nuclear Sauce, Saw Blades on a Tin Roof, Fuzzbox Solar Clocks, Storm Chasers, and Inverted Pseudo Reality. Meanwhile, what did I do on that? I did a little bit of singing and I played trombone. Right? Yeah. We got some new follows from Epidose and Bankshot Zero. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for supporting live music on Twitch. Have a good dinner, Lost Elf. Nice to see you. Okay. Give you guys a moment more. Okay, I think you guys had enough time to vote. I'm ending voting. Let's see, you guys chose. Oh, it's a tie again. A tie again between Subways on a Tin Roof and Fuzzbox Solar Clocks. That means we do tiebreaker. We let the Greeks decide. Let's see what they choose. Fuzzbox Solar Clocks. So that track will be forever remembered as Fuzzbox Solar Clocks. Thank you, MarzRedd. Thanks to everyone for your title suggestions. Oh yeah, MarzRedd has also done Saddle Up the Hover Horse and Trippy Tangerine. But this one, this is Fuzzbox Solar Clocks. Okay, create a new empty track for us to fill. I'm going to do one or two more tonight. One or two more. It is not warmed up in here yet. Are you sure, MarzRedd? I'm going to double check, MarzRedd, but because that's going to scare me if it wasn't yours. Because that means my bot screwed up something. That would be scary. Let's see. Did Tabir Notsbot make a huge mistake? It did. It made a mistake. How did it do that? Huh. Well, sorry, MarzRedd. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, that was a Trippy Tangerine was a Crazy Taco Lunch title. It looks like. Well, I will research that. That is troubling. That is very troubling. Okay. Meanwhile, oh, and Beautiful Chaos is here. Let's see. Let's bring in these requests. Okay, we have key of B minor from Death Killer. We have 77 beats a minute from MarzRedd. Oh, thanks, Ninja Fleas. Have a good night, Acoustic Solution. We got drum loops from jltaip and a Quintus. Our drum kit is from DJ Long John, and we have our full set of fills and sounds. I need at least one fill for the next track if I do one more. It looks like we only have 9 pending. Okay, we have our, there it is, Hit Machines kit. We've got our kit so we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. Let's generate our drum loops. Here we go. I think I'm gonna. Okay, let's look at these loops. So this comes from jltaip. Generated from jltaip's username. That's pretty simple this time. Let's check it out. Okay, we're gonna add a few notes. But first, we're gonna do a little work on our hi-hats, make them a little more interesting. And we're gonna add a kick. And let's drop those snares a lot. And we're gonna add a kick right there. I'm just adding 2 notes. Reverb. Oh, I forgot to bring this all back to 0. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Okay, let's check it out now. Here's jltaip's beat. Cool. And then we have a Quintus's beat raw from the generator. Check it out. Okay, we're going to add a kick here. This kick we're going to drop a bit. Add a snare. Add a snare there. Drop that kick just a bit. And we will vary our hats. We got that nice open hi-hat there that rings out. That is nice. Twice. And these second kicks we're going to drop a little bit. I think that looks good. Here we go. Here's a Quintus's beat. That's pretty slamming. Pretty slamming. Nice. Got jltaip and a Quintus's beats. Are going to power this next improvisation. Let's see what sounds you guys gave me to work with. We got the monster sign from Cool Blue Reason. Oh yeah. It's like it's got a broken subwoofer if you hit it real hard. A little distorted. That's from Cool Blue Reason. We got acid etched bass requested by the King's Crusader. And we got Celesta from Ninja Fleas. We got Bell Swarm from B. Nick. We got Noise Pad from Rosinetto. What is this going to be? Noise Pad. And then we got Drifter from Elite. And this is a lead sound, it says. Oh, he's still going. There he goes. Those are our sounds. So you guys now are going to choose which of those sounds will start the improv. It could be one of the drum loops, or Monster Sign, Acid Etched Bass, Celesta, Bell Swarm, Noise Pad, or Drifter. Let's see. This is the most critical decision of the entire improvisation. Is this one you guys make, because the sound you choose shapes every decision I make after. Every decision that follows grows out of whatever I do with that first sound, and I will do very different things with different sounds. What works on the Celesta would not work on the Drifter sound, and vice versa. Okay, you guys had enough time. Let's see what you chose. You chose acid etched bass. Okay, we are starting with acid etched bass. Who requested that? King's Crusader. And I think, I did add some, I'm going to take that back. Okay, so we are starting with acid etched bass. That's weird. Hold on, guys. Just checking something quick. Beautiful Chaos asks how camera 3 is feeling today. Let me check. Let me check. Camera 3, how are you doing today? Are you good? You doing okay? Yeah, I think you're doing okay. Beautiful Chaos, Camera 3 appreciates you asking. Camera 3 is often forgotten about, except during the songs. Okay, here we go. Time to Etceterated, guys. Be thinking about titles. Give me some more venue names. Some tour suggestions for our February tour name. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. That was a pretty different sounding one, wasn't it? That was quirky. Love the beats from jltaip and Quintus. That was a fun set of sounds. We ended on the Celesta that Ninja Fleas requested. We started with acid etched bass from King's Crusader. How about, man, the drifter sound from Elite? That was pretty sweet. I thought I wouldn't be able to do much with that sound, but I ended up using it as a lead sound. That was the sort of the wavery sound. The sort of sounded almost like a siren, you know, the Doppler effect or something. That was cool. Thanks, everybody. That was a fun improv. Let's see. So we just got to name it. 64 titles. Nice job. Let's see what you guys came up with. Okay, as always, wait to vote until after To Be or Not to Bot advises you it is time. Let's see what you guys came up with here. From Colta, we have Unsolved Darkness. Let's see. Ooh, from Sniper Bob, The Dolls Have Shadows. From jltaip, we've got Geiger Counter Casualty. Let's see, two more. From Rosanetta, Laboratory is Not Secret Enough. And one more. From DJ Long John, Unstoppable Thought. Okay, those are your options. Unsolved Darkness, The Dolls Have Shadows, Geiger Counter Casualty, Laboratory is Not Secret Enough, and Unstoppable Thought. Meanwhile, I will take my song notes. What did I do? I did not sing. Did I? No, I didn't. I did not sing. I did some Stylophone and Flute. That's right. Okay. Colta, to answer you, as of now, Northern Boreal is correct in saying that the only place to hear this stuff is on Twitch, either live or on the VODs. My plan eventually is to get everything in a more manageable format so that you can just listen to the music and not listen to me gabbing. And I think might be ways to create sort of custom playlists and all this sort of stuff. But that I do not have a date for when that will happen yet. But hopefully sooner than later, because we've got a lot of songs. We've done almost 600 songs at this point. Maybe someone could do story so far, run story so far, and let us know how many songs we've improvised here so far. Thank you, N3. N3 is kind, says nothing wrong with your gabbing. Every once in a while I talk a little too much. My goal is to get two tracks in an hour minimum. So got a bunch of new follows. I'm not sure how to say this. Fix Flyer, I think. Farum Tid. Colta. Latigris. And Fid3 something 53 cash flow or something. Sorry. If any, and this goes for anyone, if you want me to say your name and use your username a certain way, you can do exclamation point, say my name, and tell me how to pronounce it. But Le Tigris, are you a fan of Le Tigre, the band Le Tigre? I like Le Tigre. Pretty sweet band. How many songs is it? 578. We're approaching 600. Crazy. Rosanetto asks, will we try 300 BPM again at 600? I don't know. I think you guys have fun with them. Those are traumatic for me. The computer just cannot handle those speeds. It can't do the drums. But the 300 one, I feel like it did end up in a cool place. We did one track. Was it 300 beats? Yeah, when we hit 300 songs, we did 300 beats a minute. What did I do for the 500th? I think I did. Did I do a kazoo solo on the 500th? I think I did a kazoo solo. Okay, I'm ending voting. Which you guys chose? Good night, Malu Hayakoa. Yeah, someday I will do shows with drummers and stuff, and it'll be a lot easier to play fast when I have a drummer, because the drummer will have no problem playing 200 beats a minute. Much easier for the drummer, a human, than the computer. And you might be asking, it should be easy for a computer to do that too, but I am demanding so much of my computers that it is quite stressful for them. That speed. Dolls, oh, I wasn't paying attention. The Dolls Have Shadows. Nice. That's a pretty freaky title. That song we forever remembered as The Dolls Have Shadows, courtesy Sniper Bob. Sniper Bob. Sniper Bob, you might need to take out those dolls for us. I don't want those dolls following me around. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions. Agnes 7, would you say it's impossible even for a computer? If I had eventually what I'd love to have is right now I'm using 3 computers. Ideally I would have 4 computers. And 2 of them would be dedicated just to the sounds. And one of them might simply be the drums. But I'd like to split them up because every once in a while it is a little too much for the one computer that's handling all the sounds. Yeah, Colta, eventually I'll probably put it on YouTube. It's my focus has been just what happens live right now. And then eventually, I'll have time to get it all up there. But what I need more than anything is I do not need people listening to the show offline. I need them watching it live. That's what I need most. So that's why I'm prioritizing the show. But it should happen. Hopefully before the summer. Maybe even sooner than that. But my current top priority is getting some. Well, I have a few more things for the channel that I'm trying to do immediately, as well as some social media stuff to get that going, and then I will start thinking about the website and the music offline, doing that, or not offline, but on demand. No problem. Good night, King's Crusader. Oh, thanks, Colta. It's good to have you here, Colta. Have you done any requests? Do a quick drum loop request. Do ! Drum loop, or did we already? See, my memory. I can't remember if we've done a request for you yet. But you have a good chance of getting a drum loop if you do it right away. Let's see. Let's get our key. So this will be my final improvisation of the night. And what did I do? Why is that there? I need a BPM. Okay, let's see. There it is, Colta's drum loop. Nice. Okay, so we have key of D from Azazel and 105 beats a minute from Triple P. Drum loops from Colta and Mughoj. We got, oh, Dom totally came through for me. Look at that. Dom, I don't know if you've been doing that in all the songs. Dom is single-handedly kept us filling every slot, because if it wasn't for Dom on this song, we would have been in trouble. Oh, and Kid Charlemagne also did too, so that was good. And Rosanetto. So you guys all helped. That was a close one. We nearly broke our streak. Okay, so we have everything we need. Let us locking that. And I'm going to start loading these sounds up while I get my mixer back to 0. Okay, we got the Lo-Fi remix kit from jltaip. Okay, just playing around with the kit, getting it figured out. So we're going to initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. And I just need to check something. I do not want the B. Okay, good. It's not there. We got our G. Okay, good. So we can bring those in. There they are. Let's generate our drum loops. And it's been fun having that random ride. Let's include the possibility of ride symbol on this one. Okay, here we go. Here's Colta's beat. Usually Colta, it generates something a little more complicated than this, but this will be cool. Let's check it out. Raw. So I'll put a kick drum on every A. So we're going to add a few notes. We're going to add a kick here. And let's add a snare there, and then these hats we're going to vary. Okay, here it is, Colta's beat. Nice. Thanks, Colta. Let's check out Mughaj's beat. Here it is, raw. Oh, and it's got some rides for us. Nice. That's intense. Let's see, what are we going to do? We're going to do what I like to do with our hi-hat ride elements. This snare, I'm going to drop a lot in volume. This snare will drop a lot in volume. This snare will drop a bunch. This one's slightly less. We're going to add a big kick there. And a big kick there. And I think, yeah, let's do a kick there. Okay, here it is. And actually, let's drop all those rides a little bit more. Here is Mughaj's beat. Nice. I think I sort of, do I want to? Oh, I can't get that from here though, can I? I forget how to expand this. Oh, well, I'm digging that. That works. I was just going to add a click, a side snare, but I cannot remember how to do that. Oh, there, that's why, because I've hit it. I want to add this one thing right there. Okay, there's our beat. Sweet. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we need to do more of the rides. I'm glad I started doing that. Somehow we made it through like 400 songs without, well, 500 songs without any ride cymbals. That's sad. But now we're bringing them in. The sounds, we have Evil Tongues from Ninja Fleas. Let's see what this is. Is that Evil Tongues? I was like, that's not right. That we do not have the right set of sounds, guys. Something happened. We're gonna hold on. Those are last song sounds. What? Come on, computer. Here we go. Let's try this again. Sorry, guys. Those beats are gonna sound different than what we just heard because I had the wrong kit. So we have to wait a second while... Oh, I see. This computer is frozen. There you go, kit. Okay, this will take just a second. I apologize. Why is it not advancing? So it's a little tricky what's happening. There's been a miscommunication between the computers, and computer number, we'll call it computer number 2, still thinks we were on the previous track. Let's see if it works this time. Come on, computer 2. We're almost there. Is it working? Yes! Yes, it is now on the right track. So now that we're on the right song number, we can load these sounds. Let's see. So our beat is going to sound different because we are now on the Lo-Fi Remix Kit. It's very similar though, isn't it? Okay. We're back in action, guys. But I am going to, I think... Okay. Evil Tongues. There, that sounds different. That's from Ninja Fleas. We got Two Pure Bells from Cool Blue Reason. Full Brass from the King's Crusader. Sorry, just figuring out it changes sounds in there. I was just trying to figure out how it worked. Got 12-string acoustic guitar from a Quintus. There it is, Bluegrass Banjo from Kid Charlemagne. And lastly, we got Liquid Synth from Death Killer. Liquid Synth, the wacky one. Have I written that down before? Liquid Synth. I gotta remember to play. It's a little out of tune, and it's a half step higher. It's a half step higher. I gotta remember that. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. Okay. Oh yeah, vote. You guys are supposed to vote. What am I doing? I should have had you guys start already. So you guys are going to choose which sound starts the track. It was a big decision. It could be one of the drum loops or Evil Tongues. Two Pure Bells. Full Brass. 12-string acoustic guitar. Bluegrass Banjo. Or Liquid Synth. Not only is it slightly, it's a half step high and it's sharp, and I can't bend it into tune. But I will find a way to use it. Find a way to use it. So I got to play Liquid Synth in E flat. It's definitely got Okay, give you guys a little bit more time. I forget, does Ableton Live have a pitch shifter plugin? Maybe I could, I wonder. I'm going to check that quickly. Colta is 5 a.m. Well, thanks for hanging out so late or so early, depending. Okay, menu voting. What you guys chose? Liquid Synth. I should have known. I should have known. I'm going to just check a little thing. That comes from Death Killer. I just want to see. I forget if Live has a pitch shifter I can use that would do micro. Let's see. No, that's not it, is it? Anybody know? This should be... Oh, well. No, it's just a tuner. Okay. We'll figure it out. Tizonium says grain delay for pitch. I'm just going to check this quick. Because I could do a lot cooler stuff if it's a bass continue. Well, sadly, I've not used the grain delay. I think it'll take too long for me to figure it out live. So I'm just going to go with it. Keep in mind that we're all aware of the fact that Liquid Synth is a little sharp. I'll use it with the... it'll be good. We'll do something. Okay. Here we go. Time to etceterate. Let's do it. Wish me luck. was an interesting improvisation. That was interesting. So if you were just joining and wondering what on earth was happening there, everything I do on this show is improvised from scratch. Well, not totally from scratch, because chat chose the sounds I was going to use. Chat chose the speed of the song, the key of the song. Chat chose which sound started the track. What do we start with? We start with liquid synth. That's right. And we had drum loops from Kolta and Mughoj, which were powering that track. Yeah, that was fun. I liked the contrast between those two sections. The insanity of the liquid synth section. There's a little secret. If something's out of tune, put tons of distortion on it. Yes. Well, Mr. I'm not sure how to say your username. It's very long. Those beats were generated from usernames. I have a software program I wrote that converts text into drum patterns. So, yes, when we started that song, we had nothing. We didn't know how fast it was. We didn't have anything. So that was all created. That all grew out of what you guys gave me. Okay, so let's see. How many titles? There's 69 titles. Let's see what you guys chose. As always, wait to vote until after To Be or Not to Bot. Yeah, let me try it. Mr. Dabalwinamar Bob Dabalwina. Yeah, the drums they use up to 16 of your characters. So you'd get cut off a little bit, but from Cenobite Gaming, we've got Hitchhiking to Nowhere. From N3, we have The Scarecrow Has a Pistol. From MarzRedd, We Always Chase the Sunrise. From Azazalin, He's in my head sometimes. He's in my head sometimes. Yes. Yes, he is. And one more. One more. Whoops. From jltaip, Medicated and Etceterated. Those are your title options. Hitchhiking to Nowhere, The Scarecrow Has a Pistol. We Always Chase the Sunrise. He's in my head sometimes. And Medicated and Etceterated. And what did I do on that track? I extended that one. I did some trombone. I did some melodica, and I did some voice, right? I think that was it. Yeah, there are always so many suggestions. It's extremely competitive to get on the board. Give you guys a little longer to vote. A little more time. Meanwhile, so we got a couple new follows. We got a follow from Teddy Boozy and Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. Oh, that's it. There it is. Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. I got it. Let me see. Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for supporting live music on Twitch. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Medicated and Etceterated from jltaip. So that track will be forever remembered as Medicated and Etceterated. Well, thank you to everyone for your suggestions. You guys were very creative on that one. Well, it is time. So that was my last one for the night, but let's look what we did tonight. Tonight's show was live from the place Socks Go in the Dryer. And we featured Melancholy Calypso, Happy Subatomic Particles, Fuzzbox Solar Clocks, The Dolls Have Shadows, and Medicated and Etceterated. And in a moment, we're going to look at our requests. Let me, for anyone who doesn't know, right now I'm playing 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you tomorrow or Friday or sometime next week if you can. But let's see, what do we do now? Oh yes, I do my shout out. Let's see if I can do it in one breath today. So for anyone who's new, at the end of the night, I like to do a shout out to everyone, every viewer who had a filled request or a title that was chosen or the venue name that was chosen. And the reason I like to do that is because what I do is improv, and it grows out of what you guys request. These songs, this show exists the way it does because of you guys. If you guys had made different decisions, made different requests, these songs would have been totally different. They would have different names. But you guys are the key. Let's see, how many? We had 41 people represented, it looks like, tonight, who made requests or came up with a title or a venue name. So let's do it. Here we go. I'm going to do my best. This could be a record. I think if I can do all these in one breath, I'll see. I'll see if I can do it. 41 it says. Let me see. Are there any tough ones that are going to get me tripped up? There's a couple tricky ones in there. And if you're following along, you'll notice that some of these usernames I say slightly differently. And that's because they've requested their usernames be spoken aloud differently than they read. So that's why I'm not cheating. I am just staying true to you guys. Okay. Thanks, N3. Okay. I'm getting loose for this. I think this would be, if I can do this in one breath, I think this will be my record. I think the most I can't remember. I feel like the most I've ever done is maybe 37. I could be wrong, but I believe this would be a record. Is that possible? Oh, maybe I've done more than 41. I can't remember. Whatever the case, tonight we featured superstars of the Etcetera chat, with amazing requests, titles, and a venue. We featured this is where I narrate as I get ready. Ooh, let's see. Is this the night I pass out? Let's see. Yeah, MarzRedd says, do a little stretch, a little bend. Get those lungs ready. Here we go. Tonight we featured Acoustic Solution, Adorable Pony, Quintus, Ariona Squire, Zazzle, Bilzeebub, Blue Crest, B-Nick, Calamity Vane, Carlito, Cool Reason, Daffy Gree, Deathgoer 777, D.O. Long John, Dom, Dor, Fairy Vomit, Fibbis, Fafel, Grewy 99, Hat Machine, jltaip, Kitch Armain, Colta, Manofplate, MarzRedd, Muffet Puffet, Mug Hose, N3, Nifty Guy 1, Ninja Fleas, Northern Boreal, Rosinetto, Sniper Bob, Sour Fraud, The King's Crusader, LostElf, Thurman, Triple P, Word Salad, and Elite. Oh, I've definitely done 41 before. That was easy. I could even slow down that time. But seriously, though, thanks to all of you. You guys made this show what it was. But also thank you to everyone. Even if you didn't get a request in, I hope you'll be back so that you can make a request on one of these songs next time. And thank you to my lurkers, my lovely, you are the most beautiful, invisible beings I have not seen. Thank you to you as well. But I'm not quite ready to say my goodbyes because we're going to raid somebody, okay? Let's see. Let me quickly, this will just take me a second, I think. Let me look up, see who's playing, see if we can do a random raid. Someone we've never raided before, who we don't know. And we're going to make their night. Let's see. Okay. This is someone with oh, is he leaving? Okay, I think I got somebody. Okay, I've got someone for us to raid. So if you've never raided before, what's going to happen is after I wave goodbye to you guys, I'm going to put a link into chat, and you're going to click on the link and go to their channel and call out our Etceterated and give this guy a lot of love. Make his night. I'm also going to host, which means his show is going to pop up on my screen eventually. But if you want to participate in the raid, you have to click on the link in chat and actually go to his page. So, let's see. So there's our Etceterated. So thank you guys for hanging out tonight with me. Thanks for all the great requests. Thanks for being lovely in chat. I hope I'll see y'all again very soon. And either here or maybe in some other quantum universe, we'll bump into each other and we'll do some James. We'll have some fun. But yeah, wherever you're going now, I hope it is amazing. I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is, you are going to make it the best. And that I will see you soon. Be cool. Take care. I'm out.